there's a lot of issues when it comes to being wealthy. The people that are not prepared for it, they don't know how to. They don't know the laws. They don't understand that they're going to get punished for it. And this is not what I'm saying. This is what the Chafetz Chaim said. Chafetz Chaim said to his Talmid Muvak, Rav Wasserman, and we brought this in the series Era of Mashiach, in one of the lectures, where the Chafetz Chaim said, the people that will get punished the most at the time of Mashiach are the rich people, the rich Jews that did not give enough tzedakah for the sake of Torah. They're going to be punished the most. Meaning, more than the heretics, more than the Chalel Shabbat, more than everybody else. Why? Because Hashem made you successful for a reason. You were supposed to be the one that was going to be used to publicize the Torah, to get people to do tshuva before Mashiach comes. You didn't do it, you're a traitor. Now, of course, not everybody's rich, and in fact, most people are not rich. There are more rich people today than any other time in history. But needless to say, if the amount of people that are not even rich, people that are average, followed the laws of the Torah, literally you would have 10 times more people following the Torah than we have today. So, one of the things that a person needs to know is that the Torah discusses money, and it tells us different messages. One of the messages is in Parashat Nasso. Parashat Nasso. It says in Parashat Nasso, in chapter 5, verse number 5 and 10, וכל תרומה לכל קדשי בני ישראל אשר יקריבו לכהן לא יהיה, ואיש את קדשיו לא יהיו, איש אשר ייתן לכהן לא יהיה. And every portion from any of the holies that the children of Israel bring to the Kohen shall be his. A man's holies shall be his, and what man gives to the Kohen shall be his. In so many words, what the Torah is telling us here, that, the people that made certain sins, as it says in verse number 7, part of their confession is to bring a sacrifice, to give money, but also part of being a Jew, you have to give money to the Kohen, money for the Torah, money for the Bet HaMikdash. But there's an interesting thing here where it keeps saying, lo yeh, which means it shall be his. What is this, it shall be his? What does it mean, it shall be his? He's giving and therefore it's his? Now, of course, we can understand the basics, which is the only, as we said before, a person eventually dies and the money that he has doesn't go with him to Shamayim. In fact, the more money he has left that he didn't give during his lifetime, the more problems he can have, because if his kids and his inheritance use that money for bad, it goes to his account. And he cannot rely on the fact that they're going to do so much good with it if he didn't raise them that way. So, and even if he did, doesn't necessarily mean that they always have control. So a person needs to know, whatever you give during your lifetime, that's really what you have. What you gave is what you have. The Saba Minavardok had a famous donor that made the tea. And this very same donor, he came to the Saba Mislavotka. And Saba Mislavotka also got a donation from him. But after the war erupted, and they took all of the money, he said, there are two people I'm not going to forgive. Who? The Saba Minavardok and the Saba Mislavotka. Why? How could you say such a thing? He says, how come when they came to me for tzedakah, to collect money, why didn't they come with guns? That way, they would take all the money, so at least the money that I had could be used for Torah, for good things. Instead, what happened? The Nazis took it. The communists took it. The evil monsters took it. Why didn't the rabbis come with guns? Tell me, give me all the money, let's go, we have to publicize Torah. And he was serious. He was, Mamash, I can't believe I missed out. And he was a tzaddik, big tzaddik. big tzaddik, chacham, tzaddik, ashir, everything he had, he was upset that he didn't give enough. So now, we understand that certain people see a verse says what you have is what you give, good. But what does the Torah say? What else does the Torah say? Rashi al Makom says, Rashi says, Lo hiyeh shall be his, means Lo hiyeh arbe mamon. To him shall be a lot of money. To him shall be a lot of money. Meaning, the fact that he gives charity is going to be the reason why he will have a lot of money. But how could it be? If I made 10,000, I give 1,000. I have 9,000. Rashi says, no. You have 10,000. You gave 1,000. You have 9,000. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself promises you'll have more than 9,000. How? He has all types of ways. All of a sudden, there's a new customer. All of a sudden, the existing value increases. There's 1.5 million different ways that HaKadosh Baruch Hu can increase your wealth. This doesn't happen right away. Everybody has their own tests, and then Hashem has timing specific to each and every single circumstance. But nonetheless, a person that gives on a regular basis for the sake of Torah, there's no question the Torah promises that he will have more. He will have more. Baruch HaShem, we merited to have countless students do tshuva over the years, and the investors behind us that have helped us. Those people have no idea how profitable their portfolio is. And that's why I tell everybody to invest as much as possible, as much as they can.